There is a pair of wide-leg linen pants at Anthropologie right now that costs $128. Relaxed drape, elastic waist, breathable linen blend fabric, hits right at the ankle. And at your nearest Walmart, a pair of Time and True wide-leg linen blend pants sits on a rack in the women's section for $22.98. Same linen blend construction, same wide-leg silhouette, same elastic drawstring waist, same relaxed drape. One reviewer on the Walmart website wrote that she originally tried them on expecting nothing and ended up going back for 3 more colors. She said they looked like a pair she had returned to Anthropologie the week before. The pants do not know which store they were hanging in. Your credit card does. We found 8 summer items in the Walmart clothing section right now, all under $25, that match or rival what department stores and boutiques are selling for 3 to 6 times more. And there is one summer item at the end that looks like a bargain but can actually damage your feet. The number 1 item costs $12 and does something most people pay $60 for. We are going to tell you exactly what to skip and exactly why. 240 million customers walk through Walmart stores every single week across 4,700 stores. That buying power lets them call a factory in Vietnam and say we need 200,000 units of this linen pant and we need them at this price. No mid-size retailer can negotiate that deal. And when Walmart puts their own label on it, Time and True or free assembly, there is no brand tax, no licensing fee, no celebrity endorsement budget baked into the price. The factory makes it, Walmart ships it, you buy it. Every dollar between those 3 steps is a dollar someone else would have taken. Number 8. Pull-on shorts, $13 to $16. A pair of J. Crew pull-on shorts runs $52. The Gap version runs $38. Time and True pull-on shorts use a cotton spandex stretch twill with a wide elastic waistband that sits flat and does not roll. 5 or 6 inch inseam, long enough to be polished, short enough to be comfortable in July. The fabric has genuine 4-way stretch, not the 2-way stretch you get in cheaper construction that only gives in one direction. The same stretch twill comes from the same mills in Vietnam and Bangladesh that supply J. Crew, Gap, and Talbots. Cotton spandex blends at this weight are commodity fabrics. Nobody owns the formula. The mills produce millions of yards and sell it to whoever is buying. At J. Crew, a retail markup of 60% turns a $12 short into $52. At Walmart, a markup of roughly 25% turns it into $16. Worn 3 times a week through summer, these work out to about 7 cents per wear. The J. Crew pair at the same schedule costs 27 cents. Same mills, same yarn, different receipt. The shorts are solid. But the next item might be the most underpriced piece of clothing in the entire store. Number 7. Layering tanks and ribbed tops, $8 to $12 each. A Madewell ribbed tank runs $28. An Eileen Fisher layering tank runs $65. The Time and True tanks come in modal blends, cotton modal blends, and ribbed stretch cotton. Modal, if you have watched our channel before, is made from beech tree pulp. It is softer than cotton, more breathable than polyester, and holds its shape through the wash. Time and True charges $9. The tanks are long enough to tuck into linen pants or wear on their own with a necklace and shorts. The ribbed versions have a subtle texture that reads more elevated than a basic flat knit tee. The neckline is high enough that you do not think about it when bending over. They are available in neutrals that work with everything already in your closet. To be fair, some of the lighter colorways can be slightly sheer on the first wear. Size up or layer if you are between sizes in white or cream. But in black, navy, and heather gray, these are nearly indistinguishable from tanks at 4 to 6 times the price. The next item is where Walmart starts to seriously embarrass the competition. Number 6. Linen blend wide leg pants, $20 to $23. Old Navy linen pants run $38. Anthropologie linen wide legs start at $98. Eileen Fisher organic linen pants run $178. You already heard the comparison in the opening. The Time and True linen pants use a 52% linen, 48% rayon blend. The linen comes from the same global flax supply that feeds every brand on the market. There are only a handful of major linen spinning operations worldwide, and they sell to everyone from Eileen Fisher to the factory making Time and True. The rayon blend is what makes these pants livable. Pure linen wrinkles the moment you sit down. The blend gives you the look and the breathability without looking like you just stepped off a red-eye flight. These pants went viral quietly. Walmart shoppers started comparing them to pairs they had bought at Anthropologie and Nordstrom and finding almost no difference in drape or construction. One reviewer said she felt them in person and could not believe the price tag. Another said she tried the Old Navy version first and returned it after buying these because the Walmart pair had better fabric weight and a more flattering fit. Sizing note, they run a touch large. If you are between sizes, go down. And like every good linen piece, they sell through fast once summer hits. Do not wait. And the dress from Walmart that nobody expects. Number 5. Summer dresses, $14 to $22. A comparable jersey dress at Nordstrom runs $65 to $90. Target's A New Day dresses run $25 to $35. Anthropologie summer dresses start at $78. If you tried a Walmart dress 5 years ago and walked away disappointed, that is worth knowing. The Time and True design team has been quietly rebuilding this category from the ground up. The current season includes jersey midi dresses, linen blend shirt dresses, and tiered cotton maxi dresses that have nothing in common with what was hanging on those racks in 2019. Ruching where it matters. Necklines that flatter without plunging. Sleeve options that cover just enough. Prints that actually feel like this year, not 3 years ago. The jersey versions are soft and stretchy without clinging. The linen blends breathe in heat. The tiered cotton maxis have enough volume to move beautifully when you walk, without looking like a tent. What changed? Walmart started hiring designers away from contemporary brands and giving them real budgets to develop fabrics and silhouettes. The result is a dress that looks like it belongs at a summer dinner party, not a Walmart aisle. At $15 to $20, you almost feel like you are getting away with something. A year ago, I was buying the same brands you are buying, paying the same prices, and assuming expensive meant better. Then I started checking labels, feeling fabrics, and doing the math. What I found made me rewrite my entire shopping list. I put all of it into one guide. 52 brands, scored and ranked, with a method that takes you 60 seconds in any store. The link is in the description, or scan the QR code on screen right now. Number 4. Free assembly, $18 to $25. Now, everything so far has been from Time and True, Walmart's main women's label. But there is another Walmart brand that most people do not even realize belongs to Walmart. And it might be the most interesting one on this list. Everlane basics run $35 to $60. Madewell essentials start at $45. Free Assembly is Walmart's elevated lifestyle brand. It launched in 2020 with a specific mission to compete directly with Everlane, Madewell, and J.Crew on quality and style at Walmart prices. The design team behind Free Assembly came from those exact brands. The cotton tees use a heavier ring-spun cotton that feels substantial, not tissue thin. The summer shorts have a cleaner cut with modern inseams. The knit pieces have the kind of intentional drape that you usually only find at contemporary price points. Most people have never heard of Free Assembly because Walmart does not plaster its name on the label. It does not say Walmart anywhere on the garment. The tags, the hangers, the packaging all look like an independent brand. You could hang a Free Assembly piece next to a Madewell piece, and most shoppers could not tell which was which. That is the point. Walmart is betting that if the quality speaks for itself, the stigma disappears. And based on what we are seeing, they are right. To be fair, the in-store selection can be hit or miss. Not every Walmart carries the full Free Assembly range, and the pieces that work best tend to sell through quickly. Online is where you find the complete collection. But what is there is genuinely good. Number 3. Eyelet and embroidered tops. $15 to $20. A J.Crew eyelet top runs $65. Madewell embroidered blouses start at $58. Eyelet embroidery is one of the strongest summer fabric trends, and Time and True is producing it at a price point that makes the department store versions look absurd. The shell silhouette keeps these versatile across occasions. Dress them up with linen pants and sandals, dress them down with shorts and sneakers. The embroidery on the Time and True versions is punched through the fabric, not appliqued on top. That matters because punched eyelet breathes. It creates genuine airflow through the garment. A pleated eyelet is decorative only and often traps heat instead of releasing it. The construction is clean. French seams on the better pieces, flat felled on the rest. Both of those finishing methods prevent raw edges from fraying in the wash. At $15 to $18, that is department store construction at Walmart pricing. From what you wear on top to what you wear underneath everything else. Number 2. Supportive summer sandals. $12 to $18. Vionic walking sandals start at $85. Clark's summer sandals run $55 to $70. Here's what most people miss at Walmart. The shoe section is split into two worlds. On one side, racks of $5 fashion sandals with flat soles and no structure. On the other, the athletic section, where Avia and Athletic Works sit quietly with cushioned footbeds, genuine arch contouring, and adjustable straps that actually hold your foot in place. The difference between those two sections is not just price, it is whether your feet hurt in August. The Avia sandals use the same EVA cushioning technology that premium recovery brands charge 4 to 6 times more for. The foam is the same, the arch support is the same, the brand on the strap is different. Will they last 5 seasons? Probably not. The strap hardware is simpler than what you get from Vionic. But at $14, you can replace them every summer for 6 years and still spend less than one pair of Vionics. At our age, our feet need structure, not a logo. And the number 1 item on this list is something you should be wearing every single day from May through October. Number 1. UPF 50 plus sun hats and sun wraps. $10 to $15. A Coolabar UPF hat runs $45 to $60. Sunday afternoons hats at REI start at $40. UPF 50 blocks 98% of ultraviolet radiation. The Time and True packable sun hats deliver exactly that rating. They fold flat for travel, pop back into shape, and have at least a 3-inch brim, the minimum dermatologists recommend for meaningful face and neck protection. The UV treatment applied during manufacturing is available to every hat maker at every price point. A $60 hat and a $12 hat can use the exact same process. The protection is identical. The only thing that changes is the receipt. What makes this item number 1 is not the hat itself. It is what it represents. For years, real UPF-rated sun protection was only sold at outdoor specialty stores and medical supply websites, at prices that made it feel like a luxury. Walmart put it on the same rack as everything else, priced it at $12, and made it accessible to every woman in the country. That matters more than any fashion item on this list. Now, we promised there was one summer item at Walmart that is not the deal it appears to be. The cheap fashion flip-flops and flat sandals in the $5 to $8 range. They are everywhere in the shoe section this time of year. Bright colors, cute straps, impossible to resist at that price. But pick one up and try to bend the sole in half. If it folds completely with no resistance, there is no support structure inside. No arch contouring, no shock absorption. Just a thin slab of foam between your foot and the pavement. Wearing sandals with zero arch support every day through summer is one of the most common causes of plantar fasciitis in women over 50. The pain starts in the heel, moves through the arch, and can take months to resolve. A $5 sandal can create a $500 podiatry bill. The The test takes 2 seconds. Bend the sole. If it folds like a piece of paper, put it back. Walk 20 feet to the athletic section and pick up a pair of Avia sandals with a structured footbed instead. Your feet will thank you in September. 8 summer items from Walmart. Same fabrics, same construction methods, same factory regions as brands charging 3 to 6 times more. Total Walmart cost for everything on this list, under $130. Total department store equivalent, over $700. That is not a quality gap. That is a margin gap. And the next time someone tells you Walmart clothing is not worth looking at, ask them when they last checked, because the answer is probably 10 years ago. And 10 years is a long time to be wrong about something. Tell us in the comments, what is the best Walmart clothing find you have ever made? What brand? What price? Your recommendations shape what we investigate next. Subscribe so you do not miss what comes next.